I'm answering the question, what tanning do you use? She's talking about tanning solution. So let me just get into it and give you the long version of what I use. Now, all the products that I use, I can use them on my big machine and have my husband spray tan me, but sometimes I just don't have time for that, or want to take 30 minutes to get all my equipment out, have him come in to the room, spray tan me. So I do it myself with a little handy dandy mitt. I do have the little thing to do the back, but during the winter months, and if it's not summer and I'm not wearing a swimsuit, we just leave a big square patch in the middle of my back, and it just doesn't get self-tan. We just use a mitt, one of these like little brushes type things, some lotion, and then your solution. That's all I need to do it myself, and I can do it in like 15 minutes. So on this comment, I actually did my spray tanning myself, and I'm still in my pajamas just so I can kind of show you. I've rinsed my tan off from yesterday, and this is what we're working with, okay? I never do my face. I used to, sometimes I do, there's no filter on this, but I do my neck and my hairline because my hair is short. And I do my arms, my legs. I don't start with my feet. I start with my ankles up. And you're going to cover yourself. I just use regular lotion, and you put it on your feet, your hands, your elbows. See, I probably didn't do the best job there. And your knees, just a little bit, because those places are going to go super dark if you don't. So on those areas, I come back and do those last, and I just put a little bit of product on this, like one little pump on my hand. Go like this. Make sure you go like this to get your knuckles in between every finger. You do it like that. That's how you do your feet, your hands, your elbow, kind of like this. Same thing with your knee. Okay, but let me show you what I use to apply it. Okay, I take this old, it says Jergens. I only use this, I'll tell you why. I'm sure you can get on Amazon and get like a mousse pump bottle. But honey, I'm on a budget, so I just use what I already have. Put my solution in this, get my handy dandy mitt out, and we just go to people. So this is kind of how I do it. I put 2 pumps of this on my mitt, and then I just rub it in. And I do areas. Like, I do from my ankles to my knee. And the bigger you are, a little bit, you might need to use more product. So I do that, then go to this leg, do the same from the ankle to the knee. Then I move up to my thigh. This, because my thighs are bigger, I probably do 2 pumps, and I do that probably twice. And then I make sure I stand up and get like behind your leg and thigh area. And then I do another 2, and I kind of like do my bum, like my lower back area, as much as I can. I put it on the best I can, whichever way my arms will move, that's how we work with it. And then I do like my stomach, my chest, armpit area down, and then I do my arms. And I start from right here, from like my hand to my elbow, and then here, my shoulder to my elbow. That's how I apply it. That was a really long explanation that you probably didn't even really care how I applied it, but that is key. And then that's when you come back with this and just put, not 2 pumps, I do like a half of a pump on here. And then I take it here, and like I said, I do my hands, get good in between, all that. So I think they blend pretty well. Like, does that make sense? And I leave this on for like overnight or 6 to 8 hours. I do have to wash my hands, and then a lot of times after I'm done, I gotta clean this up. So I try to let it sit for like a solid hour before I start washing my hands. Your feet are the hardest, so I lather those really, really well with good lotion. Rub it in. Don't leave spots because you don't want the tan to look splotchy. But rub that in, because the same thing. You want it. Your feet will end up looking like this. Like, it will just. It's a nice ombre effect, and you want to do that like because your feet are really dry. Well, mine are. So just lather them up, front, back, all around, and put it all around the front of your ankle, the back of your ankle, any part that's going to show. Lather it up, but only use like a half of a pump to do 1 whole foot, okay? So just spread it around and move it around. Now onto the solution. The solution I use, okay. I took a spray tanning class. Actually, I've taken 2 spray tanning classes. Do I do this for a living? Absolutely not. Could I? Probably. But do you want to know who's a better spray tanner than I am? My husband. I went to school and I trained him how to do it. But do I do it? No, I do not. But because of that, one of the courses I took during COVID was, I think her name's Melissa Weinberger. I think that's how you say her name. Anyways, there's a line here. I'm assuming that's her name. And her business is called Sunless Perfect Glow. You can put that. She's on Instagram, whatever, her business. And that's where I got this from. This is called the Cocktail Solution. I don't know if she sells to like the regular public, but because it is a professional product, and this is what I use. And you buy based off like your skin type. So that's kind of hard. I would have never known unless I went to school. So like this is cocktail, but they have DHA like 8, 10, and 12. I prefer the 12. Is it probably too dark for my skin? Maybe. I don't know. That's just the one I like. They do have like quick ones, like 1 or 2 hours, and then you rinse it off. I'm giving you probably too much science behind all this, but I do like this brand. It's called Cocktail. This one's a good one. But she does. I don't know. The public, like I said, can buy this. So I don't have this linked, but it's called Sunless Perfect Glow. Just go get on Instagram and look her up. She's fabulous. Now, one that I know you can buy, and I have them linked. I have 2 that I really like. This is Narvel. I did take a Narvel class as well. So that's why I use both these products, because I've taken classes for both. Narvel Venetia Tan. This is great if you have lighter skin like mine. It's red. Anyways, Venetia Tan. I like this. This is not a quick one. This one's like 6 or 8 hour, let it sit and marinate. The other one I like is Narvel Dark, and I think it's like black and a pink bottle. Both I have linked. Both of them I like it. So the tan that I did yesterday, I believe, sometimes I mix all these, so sometimes I forget what's in this bottle. And you keep these at room temperature, but the room that I would keep them in during the summer gets really hot. I don't keep AC on, so I just keep these in my refrigerator out in the garage. So anyways, when I want this, like this one's almost out, I just will pour this in here, and then I have it in my cup. So yes, I know for sure. Go Amazon. And I buy them in these big liters because I will use them. And then keeping them in the refrigerator keeps them for longer. Like the solution is good. It's like hair products. Like I color hair. If I color hair, once you open that bottle, it gets out to room temperature, touches the air, and anyways, same thing with this. So that's why I keep it in the refrigerator. But like I said, the solution I use is Narvel. I love Venetia and I love Dark, both. So depending on what time of the year it is, if it's more the winter, I like the Venetia because my tan doesn't need to be dark. But I do love a good dark tan because, honey, you just feel a baddie when you have a self-tan on. So dark for sure during the summer, and that's why I'm out, because I don't have any more left. And I self-tan, spray tan. They say it's like 10 days, but when I do it myself, I like it once a week. And make sure prepping is the key. Make sure you don't have any deodorant on because your armpits will turn green. Make sure you shower, exfoliate, get off as much as the old tan as possible. Get you a microfiber wash rag type thing to get off all the extra excess. So hopefully that answers your question. Sorry it's so long.